My peeps and minions, and welcome back to some more Halo. We had to wait 5 minutes as the battery on this is 5%, but we wanted to finish this all in one sitting just for you guys. So what we did is we actually have it set up on the have the tablet set up on a charger right now. So yes, it is currently charging as we're recording this. Hopefully it doesn't drain too much battery life. We're currently waiting for my dad to come back, but hopefully that doesn't take too long. But in the meantime, how's your day been? I haven't got to talk to you a lot lately. I haven't got to talk to you guys a lot lately, and I see that you're starting to warm up to the vlogs quite a lot actually. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I would also very much appreciate it if you viewed some of my gaming videos. Oh, here he's back.
I'm back, let's go! Whoops. That was the door.
That was the door.
That wasn't me.
No, that was totally Dad. Dad, you're stinky.
What are we doing?
Objective. Let's go to it. I went to the wrong one. That was the fake objective. Do not follow me. I just killed myself. I jumped into oblivion.
Go.
You ready? Try that. Oh, or don't. It's up to you. Really, I can't make you do anything. Whoa, where did this dude come from?
Nice.
Just mutilated him.
Yeah. I hurt.
What's this dude doing?
Floating in the air.
What the crap? I punched him, but he didn't die. Bull. That noob. Punch him in the face.
Did she just say kill the noob?
Yeah, kill the noob. He got pushed off.
Why'd you punch me?
I was trying to push you off like you pushed him off.
Who's you on?
I don't know anymore. I really would like to know what the frick is with this little blue diamond over here.
That was weird.
It says objective 49 something. I can't read this because the screen is shaking. So let's solve that. How about solve that? Murderate this dude.
Let's go.
Right. Hello,
Hopefully
Romeo.
You have to do it.
The cat Romeo is in here.
Romy, get out. Get out here. You can't play Halo.
Why not?
He doesn't have a remote.
Oh, that's a good point. We all know, Romeo, you want to play Halo very badly. Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Don't worry, Romeo, we'll play Halo later. As long as you don't, just rage quit immediately. He doesn't really rage quit, he kinda just calmly quits.
Come then, warrior. Have your resolution.
Well, I can't if you bitch slap me like that. What? He just Chris Browned my Rihanna. What was I supposed to say?
So misguided.
Shut up, Chris Brown. This part really confuses me because he could hoist me out so much farther than what he is, but he gives me the chance to crawl back up for some reason, and it seems like I'm much farther out as well.
He could just drop you right there.
He could, but instead this happens, and somehow I'm not sure how Chief actually makes his way out of this.
You won't mind if we return the favor.
Your compassion for mankind is misplaced.
I'm not doing this for mankind.
And how does Cortana manage to do this with rampancies? Honestly. See, Master Chief was much farther out. He wasn't that close, as you saw before. Perhaps it's just a depth perception illusion.
There we go.
Thank you for interrupting me, Dad, as I was trying to educate the audience.
Well, you just said perhaps it wasn't a depth perception.
And you interrupted me right before I could
You
finish.
just interrupted me.
Yep, just like you did
Just
me.
interrupted me.
Yep,
Are you doing this?
I think so.
I have to come back to watch you do this.
I got it. Pretty sure I got it. Yep.
I need some food.
You didn't come back to watch me do this. You came back to run to get to this point where I did this. Big difference.
Okay.
I don't have to climb. Or crawl. What if I just stop? What if I just put the remote down? What happens then? Actually, I don't want to know what happens. That's really hard to do the first try, and I want to make it seem like I know what I'm doing. So keep going, Chief. Do not give up. And click that mofo. Another question to be raised. How does Chief survive this? And why do the inhabitable planets in Halo look the way they do? When in the actuality, those planets would look very similar to Earth if they were inhabitable.
Cortana, do you read? Cortana, come in.
Perhaps it's just to stick to the sci-fi of all of it.
How?
Oh, I'm the strangest thing you've seen all day?
We're here.
That's a proper response. That's a
You
proper
weren't.
response.
You did it. Just like you always do.
Oh,
What?
he did it.
Yeah.
So how do we get out of here?
I'm not coming with you this time.
Oh man, that's sad.
He
said it. He said.
Did you say what?
He did. He was like, "What?"
That's not legal again.
It's already done.
What?
What?
I am not leaving you here.
John.
What?
Shh. It's enough. It's enough. This is supposed to be
So
serious.
long to do that.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was my job to take care of you.
We were supposed to take care of each other. We did.
But I just rage quit.
Cortana, please.
I'm gonna stay here with you guys and watch this though. It's my job. Even though I don't get paid for it. Still my job.
Welcome home, John.
I only monetize my music videos. Which aren't even music videos, they're just me with my thumb over the screen, singing, or rapping, most of the time rapping. So you shouldn't have to complain about my terrible singing, as most of you hipsters probably do. Even though my singing is alright. It's okay. Rated by my music teacher. She didn't say okay, but I'm saying okay to be humble. I'm pointing out my humbleness to be humble as well. Not really. Okay, so story anyway. Let us keep watching. there a glare on the screen? There is. It's okay. It's actually showing up quite well. Well, it doesn't show up this well.
Mind if I join you? Of course not, sir. At ease, Chief. It's kind of odd for you to call me sir.
Have you ever noticed that Master Chief is just ridiculously tall?
I grew up in New Harmony, attended Corbulo Military Academy. Never saw Earth in person until I was an adult, but I still think of her as home.
Maybe it's just a Spartan armor, but I don't know. It seems like it's probably just the Spartan armor.
You don't talk much, do you? Chief, I won't pretend to know how you feel. I've lost people I care about, but never anything like you're going through. Our duty as soldiers is to protect humanity, whatever the cost. You say that like soldiers and humanity are two different things. Soldiers aren't machines. They're just people.
It's deep right there. I'm not a machine either, guys. I'm a person underneath all this chromium exoskeleton. There's a person inside this robot.
She said that to me once. About being a machine.
It's actually an interesting concept. Every journey begins with a single step. This is our beginning. Thanks for trusting us with the universe you love and joining us on this epic adventure. 343 Industries. No problem, man. No problem. And there we go. That was pretty good. I had to be honest. I'll leave the credits up so you guys can read those. I had fun. It was a fun game. There was points that were like ridiculously hard though, like the point towards the very end and some points in the jungle. And in case you guys are wondering, this is not the final video. This is actually the easy mode finale, and we will be doing a medium mode, a heroic mode, and a legendary mode, which will probably take much longer. To be completely honest, especially legendary mode. That's, I don't know how we're even going to be able to do that, because that's just going to be, I mean, the very end is just going to be ridiculously hard. We're probably going to end up skipping a lot of things and not actually facing our enemies head on. It's going to involve a lot of strategical work, so if you're not into that, I understand. And I will probably try, and I will try my hardest to get, to not make the legendary mode overwhelm the channel so much. But as it stands, Halo will be fixed to a regular schedule. We'll probably end up taking a little bit of a break to it, as you see, towards the very end. And like me and my dad got a little bit agitated at each other, but that's okay. That's okay. Or I got agitated at him, but the point is that there was conflict between us, and there's not supposed to be that. So we'll probably end up taking a break from this for a little while, if that's okay with you guys. And yes, in return, I'll probably find something else to add to the channel. So yes, I don't have much. I don't want you guys to leave suggestions, because as it stands, I probably can't take your suggestions, as I don't have any points. I don't have anything to buy new games on my Xbox, and I don't have there's a select amount of games that I actually have that I can put up on the channel, and a lot of them are demos. So Minecraft will probably end up taking Halo's place for a while, if that's okay with you guys. If it's not okay with you guys, then we'll try our hardest to put more content. As it stands, Minecraft will probably take this series' place for a little bit until we're able to come back up with some more content. I honestly just want to take a break from this because this was a journey. I mean, I'm pretty sure we succeeded the 20 video count. Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't been counting the videos. We did all of them in really big clusters, which is why a lot of them didn't have intros and outros. But this time, I tried to make sure that you guys got your intro and your outro, because I know that's a big part of the whole interpersonal connection I have with you guys. So yes, I tried to include that as much as possible in this time. So I hope you guys are appreciative of that, because I would be if I were in your shoes, to be honest. So yes, I'm not sure how long these credits are going to go on for. I think I can pause the game right here. I cannot pause the game right here, so I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Guess we're just going to watch the credits together. So, test reserves, content. Test reserves, content. Test, a bunch of testers. Apparently a bunch of people are testing this game. I don't blame them. It was advertised to be a pretty good game. So I don't blame the people who are all testing. There was like several testers. Holy crap. Maybe it just, there's test management too. Well, 3 people managed all of those people from the top. Kudos to them. Kudos to them. Alright. So we're going to actually, I'm actually curious what comes after. In case you guys are wondering, first of all, I'm curious if there's anything that comes after the credits, like an after credit scene. And second of all, if you guys are wondering, the easy mode was all for story, and the normal mode is going to be all for gameplay. So it'll likely be the same size as easy mode, and then it'll hit a dead strike and be a ridiculously long series once we reach heroic and legendary mode, because it's going to be heck on us, guys. But yes, medium mode will probably be just as long as easy mode, because it'll have all the story cut out, but it'll be slightly more difficult, or maybe not. Maybe it'll be shorter, and then heroic mode will be as long as easy mode. That's what I'm hoping for, but you can't rely on my skills, to be honest. I mean, I never actually saw myself. I joke around a lot saying MLG, saying that I'm part of the MLG and whatever. And now it's showing symbols, so we're probably reaching the end of the credits. But yes, I do joke around a lot, but please do not take me seriously when I say I'm an MLG player, because honestly, I'm not. There's many people out there who are much better at gaming than me. And honestly, as it stands right now, I just do YouTube as a hobby, but I still try to keep daily content, except Sundays, because on Sundays, Sundays is my Sabbath, day of rest, which is where I don't work, because this is still work for me, even though I don't get paid for it. But yes, so hopefully that'll change someday, but as it stands right now, YouTube is just a hobby of mine, and it's a hobby I enjoy. I enjoy making content for you. I enjoy placing all this stuff up. I enjoy having these chats with you in between sessions, because, you know, there's some of you out there who want to see the credits, and then some of you out there who want to talk with me, and now both of you get a chance to do that. And that's why I like stuff like this, where it's like monotonous stuff that doesn't require prolonged thought, because then we can have our own diverse commentary that's set aside from the game. And that looks like it's the end of the credits. So, yes, it's definitely the end. Is it? Oh, there's an after scene. Let's watch. Perhaps it's just repeating itself. It might be repeating itself.
In this hour of victory,
No, it's the after
we
scene.
face only defeat. I ask why.
The epilogue, I believe, is what it's called.
Guardians of all that exists. The roots of the galaxy have grown deep under our careful tenure. Where there is life, the wisdom of our countless generations has saturated the soil. Our strength is a luminous
My Xbox controller is disconnected.
intelligence blossom.
That's probably ruining it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. No, I don't want to skip. Go away. Shoot. There we go.
I stand before you, accused of the sin of ensuring foreign ascendancy, of attempting to save us from this fate where we are forced to recede. Humanity stands as the greatest threat in the galaxy. Refusing to eradicate them is a fool's gambit. We squander eons in the darkness, while they seize our triumphs for their own. The mantle of responsibility for all things belongs to forerunners alone. Think of my acts as you will, but do not doubt the reality. The reclamation has already begun.
Oh, come on! That's such a teaser! They were gonna show Master Chief's face, but then they just cut to black. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that. That's... That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Tap that like button's E-shaped booty and add this to your favorites list if you enjoyed. Subscribe, come in any day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Head bash.